Nothing is impossible for a determined woman. This is a quote from Louisa May Alcott. Her novel Little Women depicts the 19th century society where women were not able to enjoy equal rights as men. However, a girl named Jo March constantly challenges gender expectations. Compared to that era, F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel The Great Gatsby depicts the 1920s society where women were able to have greater social rights. In the novel, a young woman named Jordan Baker appears whose existence becomes a manifestation of women's transcendences to overcome the oppression. Because of Jordan's era of allowing women to earn their own status and her strong independent personality, Jo would admire Jordan, which shows the development in women's role and rights over generations. Jo would admire Jordan as well as the Roaring Twenties society that allowed women to have greater opportunities to enhance their social status, which has changed the traditional female role to freely express oneself. For instance, Jo enjoys writing and even said, "I think I shall write books and get rich and famous. That will suit me, so that is my favorite dream." While she was yearning to become a writer, when her friend Laurie said he would go off to college, Jo said, "How I wish I was going to college," showing her passion of wanting to learn more. This implies that 19th century women were not allowed to get higher education. Another example of social expectations to women is shown when Marmee, who was Jo's mother, said, "To be loved and chosen by a good man is the best and sweetest thing which can happen to a woman, and I sincerely hope my girls may know this beautiful experience." This indicates that society thought the ideal life for a woman was to become a doll of a nice husband. In contrast, the 1920s society allowed women to earn their status. For instance, the narrator describes that he saw Jordan in a newspaper as a famous professional golfer. This shows that women were able to build up their careers and enjoy social reputation. However, not all women were like Jordan. For instance, in The Great Gatsby, Daisy was a helpless woman who married Tom Buchanan, a rich man who gave her a pearl necklace that valued at $350,000. Also, when she had to confess her loving relationship with Gatsby to her demanding husband, she avoided the situation. These examples convey that she is a voiceless woman who does not even know how to stand up for herself. Such women with weak authorities still existed during the 1920s. Since not much time has passed after women were given equal rights, some women maintained their traditional roles. However, in the 1920s, society started to recognize the discrimination and try to resolve it at a state level. For instance, women were guaranteed other rights like being protected under the same workman law. These changes indicate that women were able to raise their voices and talk about the injustices in the former society. In the end, the social atmosphere of enhancing women's rights and allowing one to express one's talent is what Jo might admire about Jordan. Jo, who was always asked to be modest, would awe Jordan's strong independent personality, which can be seen as challenging the traditional female role. Throughout the novel Little Women, Jo complains about how she has to act like a woman. 19th century society did not want women to be strong and independent. For instance, Laurie said, "Girls are quiet and like to play nurse." Also, he makes a statement about Jo's sister Meg by saying that she is quiet and ladylike. These examples show the social perception of what men thought about women. Despite such social thoughts, Jo does not accept the roles given to her. For example, she wanted to join the army like her father. However, although Jo meant what she said, her sisters made fun of it, and all Jo can do was to knit again. Furthermore, when her siblings and father told her to stop acting like a boy, she said, "I'll try and be what he loves to call me, a little woman, and not be rough and wild, but do my duty here instead of wanting to be somewhere else." These examples show that as people ignore her willingness of wanting to be free from the traditional female role, Jo is somewhat accepting the social role given to her, although she does not want to. For such reasons, Jo would admire Jordan, who is always full of confidence. For example, when there was a rumor that Jordan cheated in her first golf tournament, the narrator describes that Jordan always has confidence in her action, although she might be dishonest. As seen in the example, Jordan does not care about what people gossip about her. On one hand, this might be a bad habit to continuously have pride and feel no guilt about cheating in the game. However, on the other hand, her personality of always having confidence about what she does is a great attitude that Jo, who is obliged to give up her will, might admire. In the end, Jo would like to emulate Jordan's positive attitude that can give her the courage to fight against gender expectations. In conclusion, Jo would admire Jordan due to her era's atmosphere of accepting women to achieve higher social rights through one's hard effort and her independent personality of having full confidence in her action. In the 19th century, women had to live within social limitations. Despite such gender discrimination, Jo does not give up but constantly challenges the social rules. Due to such continuous effort of women, they were finally able to achieve the world that Jordan lives in. When thinking the other way around, all freedoms that women since the 1920s enjoy might be a result of the hard-working effort of many activist women like Jo. Ultimately, instead of thinking about what people in the past might admire about the future era, later generations should be thankful to them for fighting for women's status and rights.